Hi there. Today I'm diving into another topic that might be difficult for you to swallow. But as uncomfortable as it is, it's also a necessary truth and reality to face this rapidly evolving world. I want you to embrace the challenge because pressure that comes from your workplace, the pursuit of purpose, this pressure and pain, they are a privilege. And I want to change the frame for you. Instead of seeing it as something that wants to break you down, I want you to see them as a privilege, because when you start seeing them that way, it means great things are expected of you. So embrace the challenge. Pressure is a privilege. It means great things are expected of you. I am Dr. Joshua Kolawole. I'm the founder of Valdymas Intelligence, LLC. I'm a global transformational leadership coach, a lean agile strategist, and an organizational growth architect. I today want to discuss the concept of pressure as it relates to expectation. It means that you've been seen, you've been entrusted and called upon to deliver value. That is why it looks like there's a lot of pressure upon you. So my responsibility today is to help you start rethinking or reframing the concept of pressure. So too many people run away from pressure, and I understand. When I went to do a presentation many years ago, and when I was starting the presentation, I said, I love problems. Everybody looked at me in a very bizarre way, like, okay, you mean you love problems? Okay, let's just throw all our problems to you. In their mind, they think I was talking about failure, punishment, and all those things. But let me tell you the truth about pressure. It reveals the potential in you. Pressure means people had seen something in you that means you can deliver value. So if you're a young chap or student and there's a lot of pressure on you, it means your parents sees things in you that you probably are not even seeing in yourself. When your teacher calls you up and says, okay, I need you to do this thing, and it is 10 steps ahead of what your other colleagues are doing as a student, then understand that why the teacher is putting that extra assignment, extra project, extra research work on you is because they are seeing something in you that he believes would help you align and become better. So when a product is close to being launched, pressure rises. As a project manager, when it's close to go live, there's a lot of increased pressure. When a leader is entrusted to turn things around in a mediocre system, pressure will definitely increase. When you're growing, when you are innovating, and when you're transforming, especially when you're even learning, growing, innovating and transforming, pressure would ever be present. So if you want to be a lifelong learner, you have signed up for a life that is pressure-filled. However, a lot of time people ask, why me? The other question is, why not you? One thing I need you to know is that pressure helps you, especially when you're close to breakthrough, to force your way through. Just like how labor pain increased to the peak when the baby is about to come out. Then when you're operating in a high place of trust and when the place is delicate, there's a whole lot of pressure. When you're being invited to evolve and become better, pressure rises. So pressure is significant. But one thing I want you to know is that pressure has a way of helping you to become more focused. Pressure has a way of helping you to have clarity. And pressure has a way of making you stable and firm until you're able to deliver. When the uterus continues to contract at a certain rhythm, it's imminent that the baby is about to come forth. There's a focused motion forward, there's clarity to physicians, and the delivery is very imminent. So let me bring this to a real life scenario, maybe in business. Let's say you've just been given a high stake project. Question mark, pressure. But it means you've been entrusted with something to do. It's a privilege. In a family, let's say you are the one sibling that everybody turns out to when there's crisis. That means your voice matters. In leadership, let's say the team always looks to you when things go wrong. And you ask, why me? But it's because they've always noticed that you bring clarity and calmness even under pressure. So when people run to you when there's a problem, understand that they are seeing something in you, they are entrusting you with something. That is not the point to dodge responsibility. So if no one expects anything from you, there will be no pressure. That's also to tell you that if you are currently not experiencing pressure, maybe people are not seeing something in you. So you need to now work on yourself to become better so that people can see what to trust in you and then bring those pressure on you. And one great thing you should learn, especially if I could use the popular story of a David conquering a Goliath, you think David's blood pressure and heart rate wouldn't rise approaching a Goliath. That's actually the point of maximum pressure, because it was a life or death moment. But conquering a Goliath then brings the greatness. So if you're able to subdue the pressure, you will earn the reputation capital to handle the next bigger pressure. So the reward for an excellent and a hard job is a more excellent and a hard job. Expect that. But it also builds reputation capital for you that keeps you going. So there are dangers of sitting in your comfort zone. I would urge you to please embrace pressure. Don't lose the privilege of growth that comes when a man is faced with pain and pressure. So how do you handle pressure? Number one, embrace it. Because the first thing is to accept it and embrace it. Pressure means you're essential, so own that. It helps you to clear the perspective properly. Number two, channel it into building a system. Don't carry the pressure alone. Design a system where you distribute the pressure on everyone around you, and you co-manage, co-facilitate, co-create, co-do everything until the result comes out. In fact, that's what aligns well with the lean agile mindset. Create a team, distribute the pressure on the team member, just lead and facilitate. Number three is that stay aligned with purpose. Anytime pressure comes, ask yourself, does this align with my purpose, or is just to make me popular? If the reason is popularity, I will say drop it. But if the reason is purpose and there's a why behind it, then I'll say go ahead. Communicate and collaborate is another important thing I would say. Please, under pressure, communicate. Do not delay. Create a system for transparent and open communication. Then the fifth one, and the most important one, is that use pressure to train people. And that's why when you're building system and you're redistributing the pressure on everyone, ensure that people are learning, thinking, growing, and becoming better. Such that on days of subsequent pressure, other generals who can also stand with you. Champions are born under pressure. It is only under pressure that we know people's true character. So pressure is the best trainer. People learn how to do something best when they do it under pressure. So pressure is not your enemy. It's a proof of your necessity. It's a proof that you're important. The next time you feel pressure, don't shrink. Stand tall, show up, lead with excellence, because pressure is a privilege. When things are expected of you, it means your contribution has weight. If you weren't valuable, the world would not be watching. If you're not to lead with purpose, pressure will not come. If you don't have the power, pressure also will not come. I am Dr. Joshua Kolawole. I work with teams to help them turn their strategy into a transformative pathway. So, as an organizational leader, I would like you to contact us at Valdymas Intelligence if you need the true work of lean agile transformation in your organization. At Valdymas Intelligence, we don't just train leaders, we transform them through lean agile frameworks, mentorship structures, and value-driven learning systems. We help individuals and organizations build character, competence, and purpose-driven performance. We believe in leadership that's accountable, that's agile, and is anchored in truth. And we're here to work with you through clarity, solving your challenges with you, and then to lead you into the path of transformation. Why not visit us today at valdymasintelligence.org to begin the journey with us? Thank you. Bye.